I've been speaking with people about the genre of country music and how it's changed. How have you seen it change over the past couple of years?
I mean, I feel like the main difference with a lot of, new younger artists like myself coming up in it is country is doing such an amazing job at making room for new perspectives and new stories. I think for a while it was a lot of red dirt country, which I love. I love it so much. I grew up on that stuff. And now with artists like Casey Musgraves kind of opened the doors of new subjects I feel like, and new stories, new perspectives. And I think a lot of new ones are getting heard and loved around the world. And that's why we're here right now,
I've been sort of writing songs since I was 10 years old. And as I've grown up, I've sort of developed my style, and I always try to write from where I come from and the things that I've experienced, and obviously take influence, and the genre's always changing. Like you said, two of the biggest songs in the whole world right now are country, and country, it can be so many things, and that's what I love about country music. It can be rock country, pop country, there's even some hip-hop elements to it, and singer-songwriter, folk stuff, so it's a great time to be a country musician, and I'm very grateful to be a part of this community here in Canada.
A lot of my stuff kind of lives in different genres sometimes, but I always find it's the writing for me that always comes back to country. I love telling stories, and to me that's the heart of country music.
There's more artists today that I can ever remember. Does that make sense? I feel like when I was first starting out, I feel like there's a lot of new artists, but compared to today, there's so many new artists, and I think that is due to, TikTok and all the things. And when I was first coming up, it literally was write songs, hopefully you sign a record deal, put them on the radio. And today, it's very much more so fan discovered. You know what I'm saying? So I think people are now discovering that there's so much more talent in the world. You know what I'm saying? And so there's a lot of kids, man, that grew up and were like, man, I hope I can do this. And one day they're playing in a 500-person club, and the next day they're opening for Zach Bryan, or headlining a football stadium. And so music has changed a lot since I first started, but I love it, man. I love getting to kind of see all these new artists get to thrive.